Greetings. I'm very excited to speak to Batushka or the new version. So very excited. If you'd love to introduce yourself, and of course I have to say, Dzień dobry, jak się masz?
Dzień
Oh,
dobry. Oh, your
dzień
Polish is
dobry,
very
dzień
good.
dobry.
Yeah.
My wife is that's all I've got. The rest is just swear words. So
I mean,
Yeah.
that's all you need to know to move freely around Poland. Is Dzień dobry, jak się masz, and all the bad words, and you're good to go.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got to greet you in the correct way. So, yeah, welcome. If you'd love to introduce yourself, that'd be great.
So I'm Bart Bartholomew, main vocalist. Hello.
I'm Boruta. I'm guitarist of Patriarkh.
Excellent. So yeah, it's been you've had, as no doubt you've been questioned numerous times. You've had a very interesting journey, which um, the big change kind of happens actually in my hometown. The final ever show is in Melbourne, so I was extremely excited about that and shocked, to be honest. Um, so yeah, a lot of a lot of new things happening, but very far from the end.
Oh yeah, the whole journey with with the name, with changing the name, well, with all the drama that happened. It's like, dude, you could write a pretty huge book or like a series on Netflix with like 10 seasons. It was fucking wild. Yeah, the last show is in Melbourne. Actually, originally it was planned to do the last show in New Zealand, but due to like some logistics, we have to like turn it around. So actually, I was joking that just like in Lord of the Rings, where Frodo is going back with the ring to Mordor, we're going as a Batushka.
Oh, I love it.
See?
Yeah.
A,
Yeah.
a little bit of symbolism in that.
Yeah,
Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
But we'll burn everything in Melbourne on the stage.
Yeah,
So
it's like
yeah, it's
it's not that far away from Mordor, so like
Exactly. I seen when Batushka played Dark Mofo in Tasmania, and that's yeah, that was an incredible show. Like really,
Thank you, thank you. It was very exciting to see inverted crosses on the streets.
yes.
It's when I remember that when we are going in on the streets and see that's all these inverted crosses on the streets and around the corners, going so. What's going on here? What the fuck? Where we are? Jesus Christ! So it's I remember this show, and yeah, I'm very happy because first time I meet also guys from Blasphemy, that cool band, and for me as underground involved in the underground since almost 35 years. So for me it's also fun, excellent experience, and also
Yeah.
see a portal on the life.
Yeah.
That was that's a tough, also great show, and yeah, I remember everything very very good.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it was an incredible show, and I think that I think visually, and that's something we can touch on as well, because the stage presence that Batushka has is so overwhelming from the costumes, obviously the music and that, and then um, a lot of overwhelm from them, and then Porthole, as you know, with the crazy,
Yeah,
like boxes on the, you can't even describe it. I think a lot of people had their minds blown that night.
yeah, that's something special for us too. And it's in Batushka, everything must work together. This robes, this stage stuff, of course, music, because we are a theatrical band, and everything must be works together. So uh, good. The reception good for us when the people say that, oh, everything with with the stage, with the Batushka, with the ropes. We are not usually a metal band, so cool.
Yeah, I think it makes all the difference in some of my favorite bands that I've ever seen, like from Belgium, Amun Ra. They do their own kind of ritual, and then of course Heelung as well in a different kind of Scandinavian traditional thing. And then even even last week we had one of the shows was Dharma, that was like a Buddhist death metal band, and they had the robes and the incense, and even I was near a
Yeah,
security.
sensual. Yeah.
Exactly.
Experience. Yeah, it's everything. It's a must work together, and we are saying that some kind of liturgy, some kind of ritual. Yeah, it's a Batushka and now Patriarkh band. So
Yeah.
when you are going to the to the venue when the Patriarkh play, so when you
Yeah,
smell
yeah. When you can
something,
smell the incense, yeah, you know
the
that you're
incense
getting
that
ready for
you
the
know that
show.
we are play. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
yeah,
So.
yeah. Yeah,
Because
and you
this,
know yeah, sorry, the playing that music without the robes, like imagine us on stage with like black t-shirts and black jeans. Ah, that wouldn't
It's
work,
not working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have some.
headbanging the stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I have
it's not
some,
for us.
photos and videos from our sound checks, and I'm looking at that without the robes, without the steppers, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So yeah, it all comes together as as a whole.
it is, yeah.
Yeah,
Like it's really. I mean, I love the beauty of that because it's everything it's the effort that's put into it. I mean, and I mean that's been on all the releases from you know the amazing cover art of the albums, the inserts, and everything. There's a lot of attention to detail, including the latest video. The latest video blew me away. I think there's been some amazing videos. Do you want to touch on the new single? Because frankly, it's
I
blown me
show
away.
something. Yeah,
Wow.
yesterday I received the vinyls, so it's looking absolutely amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
Amazing everything. So I'm a big fan of physical releases. So
Oh,
everything must be detailed. I'm responsible of every release. So that everything must be something special when you are opening, when you are unboxing our releases. That's it's next step when you are on our show, and then you are opening our releases. That might be the same effect when I say that's wow. That must be a wow.
yeah, it is. I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it's such a difference than just and I suppose from like our generation opposed to the generation now of Spotify and that when we've got a physical product and we can open it. And I think wow is the key word when you
Yeah,
fold it out and go, there's hours of stuff, because before we had digital where all we could do was study it, the whole time, like
yeah.
every
That's
detail.
the main core of our band, and like like a whole band. So that must be work all together.
And I
yeah. And
see,
also, when all the digital stuff is cool and fun, but if it's gonna go off, all the digital Spotify's, Deezers, all the platforms, you have the physical, thing that you can still listen.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's no comparison. Um, do you want do you want to first talk? Well, I suppose let's talk about the name change, and can you for kind of particularly the newer viewers, and also just explain the name change and what it means.
Oh, it's the name change is some kind of sarcastic because it's Patriarch is highest priest of Orthodox Church, and Batushka is a regular priest, so he must bow
Yeah,
at the Patriarch. So it's some kind of Easter egg.
yeah, yeah.
And what about the name change? I think it's our news. We opening the new story of the band. We want to cut out this all these bad things that happening with the split of the band and the court case, all this hate on the internet. We want to maybe um, we are do one step back for a band because there's always will be a new name. Uh, but for us, it's exciting new way, new story, and of course a lot of work for us will be in the future. But we are exciting with this.
Yeah, the change, all the stuff that we have to do with, changing the social media and all of
Yeah.
that stuff. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I didn't expect it's gonna be that hard. And actually, I'm happy that we're changing the name because the new album is so fresh, so new that actually releasing it under the new name is pretty cool. And we're leaving behind all the bad stuff. The case in the Polish court is still ongoing because it's not final. But we decided to, finish, change the name now, cut everything off, and just, begin our new story and just focus purely on the music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say because I mean that whole we all know about the internet memes and everything about it, Batushka,
yeah.
fake Tushka, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
It's all this stuff, this fake Tushka, is uh, mm, uh, like you say, it's we want to cut everything this around the because the people that will be listening, it's all about the new music and everything is going there. We want to focus our listeners on the music, not on the bad things that will be around the name. It's always when we are decide that okay we're the new album will be out under the banner of the Batushka.
yeah.
That's always people will be talking about the name, not about the our music. So that's I think it's a good way that we are changing the name now, and all people will be talking about the fresh music and the new album, not about the band name.
Yeah, because it was a lot about the drama. What really, even me, what annoyed me about it is we know obviously that about everybody knows about the first album, but then the albums that followed, I think what people forgot about that there was no focus on the music at all. Like it was just
Yeah,
it went different ways because those other albums were I think they were really good. You know what I mean? They were really solid, but there was no focus on that at all, which was like, as a music fan, not just a journalist or anyone, it's
yeah.
ignoring your ears. It's focusing on bullshit and drama and all petty garbage. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
it's
yeah,
always when you see about the Batushka, oh, which Batushka is?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but we're
So
like 5 years after Hospody release, and I have to say that because on the latest set list, we were starting the shows with Jektenia 1 from Liturgia.
yeah.
Uh, and people know the songs, they like it, it's all cool. But in the moment when Wieczernia goes on from Hospody, people are going crazy.
yeah,
Like
Wow.
absolutely crazy. And fun fact, the Hospody in Poland has a golden status, which we actually found out on Wikipedia because no one told us
yeah,
that.
It's good for
yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's fun
Yeah,
fact also. uh, yeah, so it's yeah, it's hospitality is a very lifestyle stuff. I think
Yeah,
yeah.
it's more compositors of hits hospitality, but new album is more close and conceptual.
Yeah.
yeah. So stylistically, how similar is it to the other releases? I mean, we've heard the single, and we can talk about the video and the single in a minute. But
Mhm.
stylistically, how is it compared to the previous releases?
Oh well, we're still using eight, actually now nine string guitars.
Wow.
Yeah. There is a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of new stuff. I would say if you really enjoyed House Body, and the EP, the last one, the Cariu Niebiesny, I think it's Heavenly King. I think you're gonna really like it, like a lot. And there's also, a lot of new stuff with like ethnic instruments. We get a lot of guests on the album, a lot of female vocals. So it's something fresh, something different, but I think it's not like completely different,
Yeah, of
just
course.
a little bit.
Little bit different. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We also add to this all ethno and folk stuff that we add to new album. It's also we add some symphonic orchestra. It's a different album, but still in Orthodox vein and Orthodox with the Orthodox music. And yes, it's a different album than Hospody. Hospody is more, yes, it's composed more of hits, a more hit album.
Yeah.
And while Prophet Ilya, it's more closed, conceptual. Everything must work together in Prorok Ilya, and this magic of this album works when you are listening the whole album like
Yeah,
one
from
hit
the beginning to the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
end, yeah, continuously, and it's maybe it's much difficult for listeners and the people is is listening one song, two song from the album when you're go on the Spotify and you see the
Yeah.
first the first song and the second it's listening and then you are so
Yeah,
it's
the
when
attention
you are
spamming social media is crazy nowadays.
yeah, yeah. So when you are, it's I know that's a difficult album will be to listeners, but because more complicated when you
Mm.
must devote your attention for listening. But it's our intention to do this with this era of listening music very selectively.
Yeah, but I think, I think it is the way to listen to it from start to end because I think it's, in an era of endless singles and short
Yeah,
EPs.
yeah, yeah. Correct. Yeah,
You need to have that journey, don't you? Because the journey, it's structured because song selection where it sits on the album, it's not thrown together. It's like that's what I think people forget
yeah,
about that, don't they?
yeah. So you must devote to the music. It's it's old way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's also we are serving a large bar when you must eat only like one whole.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
What
So it's
what can you tell me about the video? Because the video is amazing, and I not only the whole story from the start of it to the end and the roller coaster of the whole video, but I I love the female guest vocals with they're almost the chanting and the chorus on it was phenomenal. Like congratulations, that amazing song,
Thank
amazing
you.
video.
thank you, thank you. So it's the story about the video story is also will be like one whole. It's this some kind of like when we are starting from the end, like in a film, and when you are see the next single and the next song with the
Yeah.
video, then you are will see all story.
Ah, the parts.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
there's gonna
So
be one more single with one more music video, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna make sense like what's happening to
Yeah,
two
yeah.
previous singles. Yeah, yeah, and the female vocals actually in the last single we're shouting for, Eliza was actually teaching the boys. They got
the
the
choir
because
go to the
she's
choir.
yeah
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah
Wow.
yeah because she's actually a singing teacher.
Yeah, we're
Um,
working with Lisa since 2060. Yeah, so it's 8 years. work with
Unreal.
Elisa when
Wow.
teaching vocals. Yeah, so it's it's a good teacher and uh, and a nice person,
Yeah.
and also a very good vocalist.
Oh,
So
amazing.
when
Like
we are yeah when we are producing this song, I say that's only Elisa can do vocals on this song, especially in this song. So it's work together, amazing.
Yeah, and I could see getting back to what you were talking about earlier. It's all the I think the creative focus on it because where the placement of her vocals, it's not like like some bands. Oh, we can throw in at the chorus. We'll add a like it's very well placed. Like it's not like that's what I'm looking for when in the video and everything. It's really and I've listened to the song separately. Yeah, so I think that's a sign of a true artist. That's what I would say. Like it's very well put together. So I look forward to the rest of the story with the videos and you said there's more guest vocalists on the album as well.
Yeah. We have two well-known person in a Polish that is Maciej Maleńczuk. It's a alternative musician from Poland. Very known person. Also,
Yeah,
it's
Polish rock star. That's for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
first rock star. Yeah,
Like
uh,
everyone knows Maciek. Like
yeah,
there's not a single person in Poland who doesn't know him.
yeah. Also, Adam Struk. It's folk, Polish folk singer. It's ethnographic person, very well known in a folk scene,
Yeah.
scene and also well known person that it's like some kind of prophet Ilya
Oh
that
yeah,
on the album and saying that all parts of prophet Ilya like is taking to the hand
yeah.
listeners and going through all album to that you're feeling that you're going with the prophet Ilya and he taking your hand and you're going in the story till the end.
Wow. That's unreal.
Yeah.
That's epic. And I mean, that's epic. But what I also read as well, getting back slightly, because when I mean, that's one thing on an emotional journey kind of thing. Gig wise, I heard you did like 29 shows in 31 days or something crazy. How was that?
Yeah, so was so tough. Yeah, it was so crazy, of course, and it's I think it's the hardest tour that we have in our story, the band story, and but
Yeah,
we
we
can.
somehow managed to finish the tour, but like, yeah, that was a lot of work. Um, yeah, if you want to, be a musician and play in a band that's touring, or if you're thinking about that, think about it like 100 times, and then think again. Because,
It's true.
I think Nergal said like some time ago, someone asked him if he has any like, tips for like young musicians or bands that want to, go into the market or, play tours, and he just said, don't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to some degree, I agree with that because like it's really tough. It requires a lot of, you have to sacrifice a lot of time. Um, you really have to love it because otherwise you're gonna go crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's at the end our passion. So we
Yeah.
are devoted for our band
Yeah.
for all these things that going in the touring with. It's at the end our lifestyle. So uh, at the end we are when we are sitting together and talking about this, we are happy. We are happy and lucky guys that we are doing this.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Yeah. And you can say that you put 100% effort into it, I would say as well. That's the big difference, isn't it? You put everything into it. So um, particularly with that scale of the production as well, isn't it? Because it's not like a band, like you said, you touched on before about turning it up in t-shirts and,
Yeah, no, no, no,
Yeah,
you
no.
yeah,
plug in and
yeah,
away
yeah,
you go, the whole stage setup, a little bit like you said, like with Behemoth and stuff. It's very well thought out. It's even, the scale of it is so big, and the stage setup and stuff, which is, going back to kind of the Dark Mofo, Hobart gig
yeah.
like this. That,
But it's our intention that this band must be sounding and must be looking around the world the same. You are when we see us in Australia, when you see us in China,
yeah,
you must be sure that we will be looking the same and sounding the same. That's our intention.
Yeah, unless the airlines gonna,
Yeah.
lose our backs
Yeah.
because it happens constantly.
Yeah.
that would be a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, we can, Dari, we can ransack some churches or something in Melbourne. We can sort it out for you. We'll.
Okay, thank you.
That's good to know.
Let
Yeah,
us
yeah,
pray.
yeah. Oh, we got connections. Um, so how are we're nearly done. How are the pre-orders going? Because I see the pre-orders for the album started a few days ago. Is that they're coming in good already?
Yeah, yeah. It's we're starting with the pre-orders with the first single.
Yep.
It's now after the second single is blowout, so it's I think it's we have a special edition of the vinyls. I think it will be sold out at the pre-orders.
Yeah.
Also, the wood boxes will be also, I think it's sold out at the pre-orders. And then we think we do something special with the song that we are up to, the special edition. It's Vershalin 9. It's a quite long song, and we are thinking about to show the whole audience with the new video. This song is also a special song for us, so it will be a story about the Patriarkh.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, there's so much to look forward to. So very quickly, because my hometown is the lucky city for the final show, sell away. Tell people what they can expect. I mean, yeah,
It's it will be surprise,
yeah,
but
yeah,
but of course we are fire something,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we should burn
and
something. Definitely.
yeah,
If
well,
you have some,
burn.
guys, if you have some, icons or something that you would like us to burn on stage, let us know. You know,
Yeah.
we'll try to do that.
Bring
Bring
them
them,
all.
all of them.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
See, that's
Uh, so for us also will be something special because will be in Australia, and that will be our last show, and we are finished something special for us because Batushka was special. And we are starting something special because Patriarkh is also will be something special, quite different, but we are devoted in 100% for this new story.
yeah. No, I think it's huge news. It's not if it was just the end of one thing, it'd be quite sad because you'd be like, that's the end of the chapter. But it's really, from what you've both said, it's really the opening up of the whole new thing, which is, damn excited. Thank you so much for your time, and I really
Thank
looking
you,
forward.
thank you.
I'm looking
I
forward to
hope
the
that
show.
we are seeing on the venue. Yeah, you will be on the show.
I will be there 100%, and I'll definitely come and say hello 100%.
Super.
I'm
Cool.
excited. It can't come soon enough, um, so thanks again for your time, and yeah,
Thank
we'll
you
see
for
you in
having us.
Melbourne.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thanks
Have a
And
again.
great
see
day.
Take
ya.
care. See you soon.
See ya.
Bye bye.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.